Hi, I'm Michaela with More Prana Gardens. I'm in North Texas in Zone 8A. And if you remember from my garden tour, I have some turmeric here that I need to split up and replant. The moringa tree in this pot is going to stay in the pot and it's going to live inside over the winter. Now, our first frost is around November 20th, and last year it was late. So I have plenty of time to do this, but let's see if we can kind of see down in there. This turmeric, I mean, is getting pretty full. And I imagine that its roots are taking up a lot of the space that could go to the moringa roots. And there's a little stowaway nasturtium in here as well. So this is there's a mystery plant in there that was not there the other day. This is my first time growing or splitting turmeric, so I don't know what's going to happen when we get in there. We're going to find out together, okay? Mystery plant is a Malabar spinach. I put some seeds for that in here like, oh my gosh, months ago. I guess it finally decided to do something. I don't think Malabar is going to do a whole lot at this time of year, but we'll let it try. I won't take it out. So I have some big guys, and then the younger ones seem to be over on this side. So that's the ones I'm going to try to leave in, but they're also closer to the moringa root or trunk. So we'll have to see. Let's get in there. I'm just going to go at it with the hori-hori and hope I don't hurt anything. There's no awful sounds, so that's probably good. So I hadn't really put any effort into sourcing turmeric. But last spring, I got a message from a friend and it said, "Would you like some black turmeric? I can mail it to you." Well, I mean, who's gonna say no to that, right? So that's what we're doing here. So thank you, Opal. I'm gonna do this over the pot so it all goes back in. So it looks like we don't have a lot of development. Oh, that smells so good though. Wow. Oh, all right. So we've got some here. And Garden Cat is here to help. All right, so I think I'm gonna leave this much in here. I might have to split it again before everything goes in for the winter. And, you know, we'll just jump off that bridge when we come to it. So I'm going to move this out of the way real quick so that I can work on these. Bobo has come to say hello. Hi, say hi, Bobo. Hi, Bobo. Okay, good girl, thank you. Be right back, you guys. Okay, here we go. So I have to be careful because I do still have watermelons growing over there and their vine is running right between you and I. So let's get that over there. I'm gonna put this down here. I had a zucchini over here. It has not survived, as you can see. So we're gonna put all of that over there, and let me see if I can tilt you guys down without dropping you. Maybe, maybe? I think that might work. Okay, let's see how this does. So this is a pile of wood chip that we put up. It was already hot out when we did this, so it hasn't been very long. And this is right next to where my compost bin used to be. So we're on solid clay here. And hi. And this is giving me like kind of a clay soil mix. So the wood chips have already done some good. That's always encouraging. Excuse me. Thank you, baby. And they say we can just, yep, those just pull apart. That's good news. Oh. Okay. I kind of want to just live in this hole that I'm making with it. Just kind of get down in there together, but I don't think we'll do that. All right. Oh. I wanted to try this crazy thing. So, comfrey, which used to be a whole leaf, comfrey is a nutrient accumulator. So it sends down really deep roots and it pulls up nutrients from the deep soil into its leaves. And then our little microbiology worms and little buggins and things come and eat this, and they make those nutrients available to the plants that we plant. So usually you can like top dress with this, or you can make a compost tea and then water your plants or do a foliar spray with it. I was just curious about what would happen if I just stuck some in the hole. So that's what we're gonna do. And then brought my little Tidy Cat's bucket of soil, because we are still on pretty much just clay right here. Alrighty, we're gonna go down there. I'm gonna pop off that leaf because he was looking sad. Now, the one in the pot is coming inside, but these are gonna stay outside through the winter. So like I said, I'm in zone 8A, and these can winter down through zone 8. 8 and warmer is where these can overwinter. So it should be fine. Now, last year in February, or well, this year in February, we did have that freakish, it hasn't been that cold in literally 100 years. It was -1 here, which I forget if it's 15 or 20 that we're not supposed to go under, but that's like our average. So normal conditions, this would live through the winter and the top will die back. In which case, I'll just come cut it low and mulch it and it'll be fine. If we do get one of those like really freakish cold snaps, what I'll probably do is cut it low, which that's gonna happen once this dies back, which is gonna happen once it gets cold. So that part is normal, but the underneath the ground is fine. And then I'll mulch it really, really heavy with straw, like way higher than it seems like we should. I had some plants that I did that way during the cold snap that we had this past year. And like I had 2 of my calendulas made it through that. And bunches of other like broccolis and cauliflowers made it through. So, I mean, you know, we do the best we can, and if we lose stuff, we lose stuff. So I am going to get on with finding homes for the rest of these. Probably just split it into a couple more. I'll do some of them along here. I'm going to take some down by the tomatoes. I will be moving some of my tomatoes this winter. So some of this turmerics are going to go down there where is currently a tomato garden, but will not be a tomato garden for much longer. And I want to invite you guys later on this week. I'm going to be flipping my my worm bin. So I'm going to be taking out the vermicompost. I'm going to be adding new material. I might be splitting out some worms. We'll see what happens. But all of that has to happen before I can make more soil trays or before I can pot up anything, because I am out of vermicompost right now. So please come back for that one. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me in this turmeric here and the moringa tree. And our faithful garden cat has run away, but she says thank you too. Oh, she's sleeping on the bee balm. Click a thumb, pick whichever one means the most to you. Click a thumb, hit that subscribe bar, ring the little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos. And I hope you have a good night, or a good day, or whatever part of the process you're on. It's evening here. Good night. Later, y'all.